Hi, today I would like to talk to you about natto. What is natto? What's the health benefit of natto? And how you can make natto at home. Let's begin by talking a little bit about vitamin K2. If you have never heard of vitamin K2, you can do a Google search and you'll probably find a lot of helpful information. But here, let me read a little bit of what I found on the internet. Recent study has confirmed that vitamin K2's role in the body includes protecting us from heart disease, ensuring healthy skin, forming strong bones, promoting brain function, supporting growth and development, and helping to prevent cancer. And a matter of fact that one recent study has found that increased intake of vitamin K2 may reduce the risk of prostate cancer by 35%. That's quite amazing. If you are taking a vitamin D supplement, you should also increase your intake of vitamin K2. So, what is the best natural food source for vitamin K2? Natto. Natto is a traditional Japanese food that is made out of fermented soybean and has been around for a long time. And it turned out it's actually quite easy to make at home. I have great success in making a few batches so far already. And let me show you how it looks like when it's made. It's quite stringy, and some people may consider it to be kind of disgusting looking. But don't let the look fool you and let you miss out on the great health benefit of natto. So, these are the things you need to make natto at home. First, soybean. Especially get organic, non-GMO soybean. But I've heard people have success with other beans like black bean or garbanzo bean as well, but I never tried. I only tried soybean. Next, you need some natto starter, which I will include a link below of the website that I bought mine from. It's about $13, and this little box will last you a very long time. The process of making natto is actually quite simple. You can find step-by-step instructions online. Here I will describe briefly. I do plan to make another video especially for how to make natto when I make my next batch, so you can see how exactly it is done. So basically what you do is you start up by measuring about 2 cups of dry beans. Then you add about 6 cups of water and soak the beans overnight, about 12 to 15 hours. Then next what you do is you cook the beans with a pressure cooker. I did it for about 45 minutes, between 45 minutes to an hour, until the beans are cooked softly. Next, what you need to do is you dissolve some of, like a very small amount of the starter. You can reference the instruction that comes with the starter. You want to dissolve a small amount of the starter with some cool down boiled water, and then you want to mix the starter solution with the cooked beans when it's still hot. That's very important. And then what I do is I spread the beans at the bottom of a baking dish, just a flat baking dish like this. Make sure it's evenly spread out, and then I cover it with aluminum foil and I put it in my oven. Then I put a thermometer in to monitor the temperature. You need the temperature to stay around 100 degrees for 24 hours. What I do is when I see that the temperature drops down below 100, I would turn on my oven, the heat, for about like say 20 seconds, and then I turn it off. That way it will just heat the temperature up a little bit, but not too much. The temperature actually is the key and the most important factor that determines whether your natto will turn out great or not. So after 24 hours, you take a clean utensil and then you gently test out a small area of the beans and make sure if you get these nice stringy strings, then you probably get yourself a great batch of natto. Next, take your natto out, put it in an airtight container, and put it in the fridge for a few hours to overnight, and you're done. Enjoy your natto.